Hello dear Forex traders. The Forex market was very volatile last week, but at the final point the exchange rate of the majors has hardly changed. Let us briefly recall the main events. The US dollar index rose due to the higher US PMI manufacturing from ISM for May on Monday, getting to 55.4 points. Thereafter, investors considerably lowered their activity in anticipation of the next ECB meeting held on Thursday. According to the results, the ECB lowered the refinancing rate from 0.25% to 0.15%, the deposit rate to 0.1%, and the marginal lending rate to minus 0.4%. Besides all of it, the bank has announced the preparations for launching the liquidity program by the means of emission. At the first stage, the ECB is going to provide the long-term loans to the EU banks in amount of €400 billion within 4 years. Further, it may proceed with the asset purchase by the Fed and the Bank of Japan example if necessary. The initial reaction of investors was predictable and the euro vs the US dollar sharply got down. However, afterwards it noticeably strengthened. Firstly, investors realized that emission would not start now, and a reduction of the refinancing rate was less than forecast, supporting that it eventually will be 0.1. Afterwards, the ECB President Mario Draghi said that the rates are not to be decreased below these levels. However, he expects the inflation level in the EU to be at 0.7% this year, in 2015 at 1.1% and in 2016 at 1.4%. This forecast is significantly weaker than the previous target level of 2%, and this is despite the fact that the CPI increase has been below 1% within 8 months. It was an additional confirmation that rates have reached their minimum limit. In our opinion, the ECB deliberately keeps the policy of weakening the euro, and most likely it will achieve its goal. Theoretically, the downtrend can look preferable for now. Friday brought the positive economic data from the United States. They caused the US dollar strengthening and the single European currency's downfall. The employment in a non-agricultural sector in May was in with expectations and amounted to 270,000 people. Thus, this figure exceeds the level of 200,000 for the fourth month in a row, first time since January 2000. The labor market improvement increases the likelihood of increase in the interest rate by the Fed. The most significant data of this week in the US will be released on Thursday. They will be the weekly unemployment, retail sales, export and import prices along with inventories. On Friday, the PPI and the Consumer Sentiment Index from the University of Michigan will be announced. In our opinion, most of the preliminary forecasts are positive for the US dollar. The basic statistics on the Eurozone will also appear on Thursday and Friday this week. Firstly, we will see the industrial production released and the ECB monthly report. At the bottom of the week, we will see the employment data and the trade balance in the EZ, as well as inflation in Germany. Unlike the US, we believe that the forecasts of European indicators are to appear neutral. You are watching Weekly Market Overview by IFC Markets. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us every Tuesday. Goodbye.